replace great teachers, but technology in the hands of a great teacher can be transformational. Good afternoon, one and all. I, Niratya Kamath, welcome you all to the 2 days international e-conference on COVID-19 pandemic, a game changer for industry and academia. As we step into the third day of Navratri, we hope for peace, tranquility, and prosperity in life. Let us all pray to God to keep us safe from the evil that may come our way. It is true that a prayer that comes from the heart can move mountains. It increases your faith and brings you closer towards God. I now request Ms. Bharti and team to invoke the God's blessings.
नंदिनी नंदितमेदिनी विश्वविनोदिनी नंदिनुते वरविन्द्यशिरोदिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते भगवति हेशिति कण्ठकुटुम्बिनि भूरि कुटुम्बिनि भूरि कृति जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते सुरवरवर्षिणि दुर्धरदर्शिनि दुर्मुखवर्षिणि हर्षरते त्रिभुवनपोषिणि शङ्करतोषिणि किल्बिषमोषिणि घोषरते धनुजनिरोषिणि दितिसुतरोषिणि दुर्मदशोषिणि सिन्धुसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते.
A word of encouragement is worth more than an hour of praise. I now request Mrs. Deepa Nayak, Assistant Professor at STMPG Center, to welcome the gathering.
Om Shri Manjunathaya Namaha. A very warm welcome to all my dear students and invitees present here. In SDM, we believe in the phrase Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which means the world is one family. And the pandemic has taught us that there is no dearth to the members of this family. The whole world has become our family, and this conference has only been witness to that. We have had resource persons from across the globe presenting their views on different issues and challenges of the pandemic. Before I move on to anything else, I want to say one very important aspect. Just like we welcome sunshine, we also welcome brightness and bright people. And we have very important people on stage today. We have Mr. Jairaj Rai, the chairperson of Sri Ramakrishna Credit Cooperative Society, who has agreed and come here today as the chief guest for this occasion. I welcome you, sir. There is a saying which goes, be the change you want to see in the world. And Sir Jairaj Rai has been a classic example for this. His life, as would be described in the introduction of the guest, will tell us how he has faced challenges and emerged as a winner. A very warm welcome to you again, sir. We also have our alumnus guest, Mr. Clenster, Lobo, who is instrumental in a lot of activities in our college. I wouldn't use the past tense for the reason that even after he has passed out of this institution, he has been instrumental in cooperating with us in a lot of activities. A very warm welcome to you, Clenster. And we always also say that he is like our son, so our son has come back home. I would feel in my duty if I do not welcome our director, ma'am, who has been a guiding source for all the activities we conduct at the institution. A warm welcome to you, ma'am. The fact that the staff coordinator and the student coordinators of this international e-conference have worked day in and out, especially now with the lockdown and the pandemic, where conducting events of this nature is not as easy or as casual as it used to be. So I'm also coordinator, Dr. Pramila Shetty. Our student coordinators, two of you are on stage now, Mr. Nishal and Ms. Shweta, and also Mr. Venkatesh and Shreya for this valedictory session. I warmly welcome all the members of management, the resource persons, the paper presenters, the participants, and all other invitees who have joined us virtually. My warm welcome goes out to all of you. I also welcome all the students, staff members, and others present here today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ma, and a warm welcome to you. We have asked our esteemed personality as our chief guest for the day, Mr. Jairaj B. Rai. It is our duty and privilege to introduce him, for which I request Mr. Rahul to come over.
Good afternoon, honorable present here. It is a great honor for me to welcome and introduce our chief guest, Mr. Jairaj B. Rai. He has completed his education in BSc and joined Vijaya Bank in the year 1971 as professional officer. He took VRS in 2000 and retired as chief manager of Vijaya Bank. Later, he joined Sri Ramakrishna Cooperative Society Limited as CEO in the year 2001. He retired as CEO of Sri Ramakrishna Cooperative Society Limited in the year 2007, and he was an advisor from 2007 to 2010. He continued as a director from 2010 to 2016 and was elected as chairman of Sri Ramakrishna Cooperative Society Limited in the year 2015 for a period of 5 years and was re-elected for a period of 2020 to 2024. Other than his professional life, he has also achieved other activities like the president of Vijaya Bank Retired Officers Welfare Organization, Vice President Mangaluru Management Association, Vice President Mangaluru Senior Citizen Association, Director Karnataka Theatres Limited, former Secretary World Bank Foundation Trust. With this brief introduction, I welcome you.
Thank you, Rahul. We have our alumnus guest, Mr. Clenster Lobo, with us today. I request Ms. Shweta, the student coordinator of e-conference, to introduce our alumnus guest.
Every day is a good day. There is something to learn, care, and celebrate. Good afternoon, everyone. I extend a warm welcome to one and all present here, as well as who has joined us virtually. I find immense pleasure to introducing our very own alumnus, Mr. Clenster. Mr. Clenster was born and brought up in Saudi Arabia. He completed his schooling in St. Aloysius and went on to pursue his graduation and post-graduation in SDM College of Business Management, Postgraduate Center for Management Studies and Research, Mangaluru. His hobbies include photography and cooking. As a student, he took active participation in all the co-curricular activities conducted by the college. He has also received the Best Outgoing Student Award for initiative and commitment to his work in the year 2020. Currently, he is working at MPhasis as a customer service executive for US processing. A hearty welcome to you, sir.
Thank you, Shweta. I recognize the presence of Mrs. Rajni Shetty, the animal rescuer. Welcome, ma'am. I now request our director, Dr. Seema Ishmael, to present memento to our chief guest as a mark of respect. Thank you, ma'am. I request our faculty coordinator, Dr. Pramila Shetty, to present the memento to our alumnus guest. International E-Conference had various deliberations from our esteemed and dignified personalities. In order to give insights into the day's happenings, may I now request Dr. Pramila Shetty, our faculty coordinator, to read out the conference report.
Shri Manjunathaya Namaha. Good afternoon all. The 2 eventful days has been very memorable to the teachers as well as the students. I would like to place before you the 2 days report. The International E-Conference was inaugurated by Mr. Yogesh Acharya, General Manager, Canara Bank, on 8th October 2021. After lighting the lamp, it was inaugural address. Sir spoke about the challenges faced by the bankers during the pandemic and how they gradually adapted to the new normal. Alumni Chief Guest, Miss Pratiksha Dutt, motivated the future entrepreneurs by narrating her success story. The first technical session was addressed by Miss Prithvi Pai, Tax Operations and Technology Senior, Uber, joining in virtually from USA. She spoke on the theme COVID-19 pandemic, staying connected in the virtual world. The second technical session was addressed by Ms. Jacinta, HR Business Leader, Australia, New Zealand, Southeast Asia, Japan, MPhasis, who joined in virtually from Australia. She gave her views on navigating the workplace transformation of our lifetime. Post lunch, there were 4 panel sessions wherein 35 research papers were presented from researchers from all corners of the country, like West Bengal and Assam in the east, Rajasthan and Maharashtra from the west, Haryana and Delhi in the north, and all other South Indian states. Today, that is on 9th October 2021, the third technical session started at 9:30 a.m. The session was addressed by Mr. Pavan Prabhudev Mane, co-store manager, a retail professional from Walmart, Alberta, joining in virtually from Canada. He addressed on how the retail industry has survived during the pandemic. Dr. Habibur Rahman from Kingdom University, Bahrain, joined in virtually to address on the theme Acceleration in EdTech Growth Post-COVID. All the sessions were well taken by the delegates by putting in questions, and these questions were handled beautifully by the resource persons. Now we have gathered here for the valedictory ceremony, for which Mr. K. Jairaj B. Right, Chairman, Sri Ramakrishna Credit Cooperative Society Limited, is the chief guest, and Mr. Clenster Anthony Lobo is the alumni chief guest. We hope that all the delegates will continue this association with us in the future too. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Entrepreneurship is living a few years of your life like most people don't, so that you can spend the rest of your life like most people can't. It's indeed the right moment for us to inaugurate the EDP cell of our college. I now request Ms. Varshita, the student coordinator of EDP cell, to kindly take over.
Hello everyone, I am Varshita Shetty, student coordinator of Entrepreneurship Development Cell with my co-coordinator Varun Acharya. Under the valuable guidance of our faculty coordinator, Mr. Don Prakash sir, introduce you to our new initiative, Entrepreneurship Forum. Entrepreneurship Forum is an initiative to promote entrepreneurship spirit among the students. It is an initiative under the SGM Student Consortium Forum, led by the Entrepreneurship Development Cell. I now call upon Mr. Don Prakash, faculty coordinator of Entrepreneurship Development Cell, to enlighten us more on this wonderful initiative. Thank you.
A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, dignitaries on and off the days. I'm Don Prakash here. With this particular initiative, I just want to give a touch up on it. We thought this is a perfect moment for us to be launching and inaugurating the Entrepreneurship Development Cell of our college, which, as Varshita told, is run by the SDM Student Consortium. Now, I will first request our chief guest, who's a dynamic personality himself, and had the pleasure of working with sir and learning a lot. Sir, I would request you to innovatively just click on the mouse on the entrepreneurship forum and click and inaugurate it. I'll just guide you, sir.
Sponsor.
Just have to click, sir. Just click on it. Yeah. Just click on it. Yes. Yes. It's okay. Yes. Thank you so much, sir. Please be seated. Just a quick update on this entrepreneurship forum. It's now officially open for all the students who are aspiring to be an entrepreneur, have your own startups. Because in STM, we believe that our students should not be running behind jobs. They should be the ones creating jobs, and people should come and take these jobs. So the main purpose of this particular forum, as you could see, the purpose here is, as Rashida said, to enlighten and create an entrepreneurship spirit. Here we are going to put a lot of videos which will be motivating for my day-to-day life, including the concept of dream company, which all of you have. We have more than 120 dream companies, all of which we are already submitted by your students, so you can look around it. You have a lot of motivational videos from the real entrepreneurs. Also, you have a lot of content which will be shared. So this link will be posted on your WhatsApp groups once the particular program is done. I hope all the students make the most use of it. All the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Animal lovers are a special breed of humans, generous of spirit, full of empathy, perhaps a little prone to sentimentality, and a heart as big as a cloudless sky. And today we have amongst us Ms. Rajni Shetty, who is a well-known animal activist from Mangaluru. I now request our dignitaries to kindly come forward and felicitate Ms. Rajni Shetty. Kindly take your seat.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Nobody is lucky, and I have got this opportunity to talk about my mother. Miss Rajni Shetty Mumbai Park is well known for her love towards animals. She is an animal activist who risked her life to save animals. Her love towards animals started at an early stage of her life, and it has been almost 15 years that she is feeding those helpless and voiceless animals. It is because of her that I and my siblings got the same love towards voiceless animals. She is a mother to more than 800 dogs and also gives shelter to 30 dogs, cats, and birds at her home. She goes all around Mangaluru to feed more than 800 dogs every day from last 15 years. She has risked her life several times to save dogs, cats that are stuck at different dangerous places. She believes that all this was possible only because of support that she got from her family. Being a daughter, it's a proud moment to me to say that she is indeed an inspiration to many. She is a selfless woman who expects nothing in return.
I think we all should stand up and clap for her.
don't set out to be a leader. They set out to make a difference. It's never about the role, but always about the goal. I now request our chief guest, Mr. Jairaj, to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Dr. Seema Shetty, Director SPM, Dr. Pramila Shetty, Faculty Coordinator, Mr. Nishal Fayaz, Mr. Sweetnam, Mr. Clenster Lobo, Mr. Don Prakash, Srimati Deepa Nayak, Mr. Rajini Shetty. I feel very happy to be amidst you because this makes us to think about our qualities. 1969, I want to say a small incident that what had happened. I was the student union leader of Sri Bonandra College. And one of the colleges having under education of Manipal Education Society. Dr. T.M.A. Pai. He was the president on that day. I was sitting next to him. He gave me a small advice. Mr. Ray, to come up in the life, you can borrow, you can beg, but you should not steal. This is the advice he gave. A wonderful person. I still remember his advice. And my request with the younger generation, present students particularly, definitely we can borrow. And with the near ones we can beg, but we should not steal. To steal, the word has a very, very big meaning. What I mean is not just stealing, what is happening around us. Illegal activities. We should not encourage. Yeah. But regarding today's topic, presently I'm representing the cooperative sector. Before that, I wish to inform you what was Mangaluru about 65 years back. All in Mangaluru, brought up in Mangaluru, had my studies in Mangaluru. 20 to 30 years I was out of Mangaluru, again I have come back. The present PMA by Financial Center. It was a Valedictory. I don't know whether somebody must have told you. In this place also, the Kerala College was in law. Mentioned. Just telling you at the end, it was also bad. A lot of changes have taken place. You'll be surprised to know, in 1966, even for a bicycle, you have to get a license. The competent authority will give a license for 1 year. Then only you can ride your cycle on the road. Your radios, we had licenses. The transistor also, licensing was there. But now a lot of changes are taken. Why am I telling this? A lot of changes are taking place. And we also should change. We have to change for the better. We should, there is a proverb in Kannada. Now, Ninta Niragavadu, now Harivo Niragavadu. You have to swim along with the current. You should not swim across the current. Or against the current. I'm coming from a banking background. One small correction with the introduction. I did my MSW also. I did my BSc afterwards in Roshni Laya. I did my MSW 1969-1971. I was the general secretary there. So we took a lot of interest in the students. We didn't have that all district student president, that was not there then. But Expo 70, I don't know whether anybody remember this Expo 70. In Japan, there was the Expo exhibition, 1970. At that time, they selected one or two students from Canada. First one, it was Udupi also included. It took a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. The students were not happy. Unrest was there. Subsequently, everything was settled. Now everything is changing. The banking, when we joined the bank in the 1970s, everything was manual. Today everything is digital. Maybe our generation finds it a little difficult to cope with it because we are trained with manual there. Computer is new to us. The banking industry, after its interaction with the digital system, so for a passport printing also, smallest of small things, it is machine is there. You need not go to the due respect to the banking industry. What we see in the banking today is more a mechanical, rather there is no human touch. Whereas when we were in the bank, the human touch was there. So from that, this cooperative sector has grown. The cooperative sector, credit is one of the cooperative sector, one of the cooperative. Canada is a proverb. Sahakara illa. Yeah, there's no for that matter. Every field, the cooperative is there. The cooperative movement started about 100 years back. We have cooperative sector for agriculture, we had milk, dairy, fisheries, you name it. The cooperative sector. The cooperative sector is there. The cooperative sector is run by a democratic system. Once in 5, the board of directors is being elected as members. The board of directors, after the election, they elect the president and the vice president. They manage for 5 years. So every 5 years, like any other election, it will be run like that. Now, mainly I touch upon cooperative sector because of the banking. Mr. Acharya was here yesterday. He must have spoken to you about the changes that take place in the banking sector. I'll touch upon about cooperative sector. What is this cooperative sector? You must have read in the papers. The new ministry has been formed in the central government. That's cooperative sector. And every state has a cooperative ministry. It's very important sector. It's all these politicians, present politicians, they had their beginning in the cooperative sector. The contact is very huge there. Society. In the corporate sector, the main theme is by the people, to the people, for the people. Just like democracy. To have a transaction in the corporate sector, one has to be a member of the society. Any society for that matter. Society, agricultural, political societies, any finance, banking. So we deal with only the members. The members elect the directors. The chairman is being elected. And this corporate software has grown to this size. And you take the example of SCDCC Bank, South India District Central Cooperative Bank. It's been headed by Mr. Rajendra. It's about 105 years old now, having about 106 branches at our student states. Having 11,000 crores. They have this internet banking, branch banking, so all the latest technological thing they are having. Likewise, Dakshina Kannada district has over 10 cooperative banks. And after the cooperative banks, there was a cooperative society. Now there's a difference between a bank and a society. The banks, SCDC Bank, Ramakrishna Cooperative Society. Now, SCDC Bank, the bank terminal is there. It comes directly under the bank. The directives applicable to the banks are applicable to the cooperative banks also. Whereas in a cooperative society, the structure in which I am working, we come under list of cooperative societies, under Department of Operation, Ministry of Operation. So we get the guidance. So we also do accept deposits. We lend. Cooperative society represent we are having 20 branches. It's a very vast field. My appeal to student present here is this is one field where you can enter. The younger generation are not aware of this field. There's a very good scope. Huge. You cannot imagine what is the how much business you can do in this cooperative societies. About 700 great cooperative societies are functioning now. All the societies for that matter, they're doing well. Founders of societies established in 1994, they completed 27 years now. You will be surprised to know that we are paying a dividend of 25%. No, except few corporations. No, nobody is paying that much of dividend. 25% on their share capital. But before entering to cooperative field, you should know this Act, Karnataka Cooperative Societies Act, 1960. You just go through that. There are certain conditions stipulated, and this cooperative field, you know, the account levels are discussed with the student. The economic system in the cooperative sector is quite different. I work in a bank where it is an accrual basis. Accrual basis is not month end or quarter end or year end. You debit the interest per respective accounts. You don't collect. If suppose you are having a car loan, my account is being debited, paying the interest. And over that, again, they are charging us. Whereas in corporate sector, you have to pay them. There is no need to pay. Hope this is the cash basis. Only after recovery that will be taken to your profitability. It is not a book investment. Even any cooperative sector, they made huge profit. It's all cash business. It's not an equal business. Now, corporate sectors are growing because of the personalized service. We reach to the poorest of the poor people. The main first has been the jewel loans, where we get poorest of the poor people to get their jewels. They loan and they pay. Unlike national banks, they are, because of the volume of business, they are unable to increase this segment. Because of this reason, and number two is the service. Maybe some banks maybe go to banks, door to door canvassing or for the extend the service. In the corporate sector, as I already told you, since we deal with the members, we know our members. Any person coming to the bank, the branch manager knows the person. He will speak to him. This is what is required. The recognition. Because of this fact, we are growing. And my only ability is use this field also. Okay, the interest in the service field, this is the one field. We will definitely fulfill requirements. For the salary is quite reasonable. I don't compare it with the national bank. But the years to come, we are very young, 20, 25 years of maybe 20, 25 years. You have another 35 years. At that time, the salary will be equivalent to any national bank. Please seriously think about this. But after this COVID, what changes we have made? The only service, we have improved our service, and we have brought down the interest rate. We accept deposit with the rate of 7.5% and 8%. For our jewel loans, we land at 9%. The spread is only 1%. This has given to the corporate sector. The interest rate is very important. And again, I will tell you, this jewel loan, particularly jewel loan, that's the last resort anybody comes to the bank. If I go to the bank for a jewel loan, that means it's the last resort. I exhausted all the avenues. I mean, this is the bank. And at that time, in the society of the bank, using a good service, and that's not, what happens is the customers get insulted, they feel insulted when they come to the bank. This is my personal experience. They feel some questions are being asked to them. They feel they are not being properly treated. So if they are attended properly, they become more residents. They go, they meet their friends. They can change. We get deposits. Unlike the national bank or any banks, we don't have a security system. Security system says deposits kept in banks, any bank for that matter, up to 5 lakhs is covered under deposit in insurance credit guarantee corporation. Whereas we do not have such coverage. But deposits of corporate sectors, maybe 1 or 2 corporate sectors are free. That does not mean all the corporate sector is bad. Because I work in bank, I work in the corporate sector. I assure this is the one sector where not only you can get yourself satisfied, but you can make the society. The society will definitely be better. telling this. I thank the Professor Srinivas and Srimati, Dr. Pramila Shetty for giving this opportunity. And I wish you, everybody, in case like to know anything about the law, you are liberty to contact us. Definitely share what we know about society and will guide us. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us about cooperative society and the scope that lies untapped. If your actions inspire others to be more, learn more, do more, and become more your leader, I now request our alumnus guest, Mr. Clenster Lobo, to speak a few words.
Feels to be, it feels so good to be back home. So at the very outset, I would like to towards Seema ma'am and Pramila ma'am for inviting me. And I would like to extend my warm regards to all the teaching and non-teaching staff for where I'm at today. Being at this podium, I remember one incident which gives me butterflies. That is the last time I spoke on the podium, that was as an escape. So it has been a very beautiful journey for the last 2 years, wherein I've enjoyed a lot, wherein I've participated a lot. To tell you, I was a very silent boy, but the potential that everyone has helped me with, I've grown so much and I've dedicated myself so much in this institute that I've reached to certain levels. I've always actively participated in events, though I was playing a very I was playing a very small role, but I participated in a lot of events. And just to conclude about the UK trip. So we had a very nice UK trip wherein I would say that the trip was very nice just because of the experience wherein we got the privilege to enjoy the productive knowledge that the teachers told us over there. And yeah, that's it. And then I would like to even tell you that at the outset, you need to have all the skills that you'll be facing in your workplace. So you need to know what you need to have. That is basically MS Access, MS Excel, and all the office skills. So that is indeed very important for you when you join your workplace. And also, you need to learn the digital aspects as well, because the world is a very fast-paced world. So, if you are digitally well equipped, you are well enough to survive in the society as well. So, be patient to get your rewards. Surely the success will be yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Clenster. Leaders instill in their people a sense of success and belief in themselves. Positive leaders empower people to accomplish their goals. One such positive leader is our director, Dr. Seema Shinoy. Ma'am, I request you to give away the presidential remarks. Over to you, ma'am. Om Shri Manjunathaya Namaha. Most respected Chief Guest, Mr. K. Jairaj, sir. My dear alumnus, Mr. Clenster Lobo. My faculty friend, Dr. Pramila Shetty. My dear student coordinators, our special invitee, Mrs. Rajini Madam, and for all of us, all the participating online, virtually participating delegates, and my dear students. We have very successfully put behind a 2-day international conference, and I'm definitely sure that there has been lot of learning from these 2 days of deliberation, from the kind of participation that has been exhibited by the students as well as participants in terms of the various technical sessions and both the inaugural as well as valedictory session that we have had in relation to this conference. This conference has definitely opened new avenues of learning, has enabled us to understand the potentials that are there in different sectors of our economy, both India and abroad, in terms of learning as well as in terms of how the corporate world has changed due to the ongoing pandemic. And here we are for this valedictory session. Though the last 1.5 days have been very power-packed and has given you a lot of opportunity to talk, in this valedictory session, we made sure that we had 2 exemplary guests who would exhibit 2 essential qualities that we all should inculcate. In Mr. Jairaj B. Rai, sir, we have always seen a very humble person. Our association with sir is not new. Sir has been the Vice President of Mangaluru Management Association that is housed in our very campus since several years. And sir, under his leadership, has led the Management Association several programs. His leadership skills are very different from others, my dear students. His magnanimous achievements and the humility that he displays, the humbleness with which he behaves and interacts with people is something that has stolen our hearts. And sir, through your crystal clear message on how the cooperatives today are functioning and the way you held student attention and gave them a glimpse of how this road looked years ago has definitely added more cheer and meaning to this conference. Thank you so much for your presence, and I hope behavior is something that we all will emulate in our life. One another guest that we very thoughtfully chose for the valedictory session is Mr. Clenster. When Mr. Clenster joined our institute, he was this very quiet student who used to sit among the naughty boys and just smile. Okay, while the others were playing pranks in the class, there was this very cute boy who would just smile and shoo them and tell them to be quiet. But later in the year, we saw the most memorable Christmas celebration wherein he was dressed as Santa Claus, and that Santa Claus stole our hearts. And after that, there was no stopping Clenster, whether it was any cultural program or activity in college or any college related work. Clenster was always there for us. You must be wondering why a student who has just graduated has been called back. He has been called back because, like Deepa ma'am said, we all believe he is our son and not our student. Clenster was with us in the NAC journey, shoulder to shoulder, holding our hands and working with us till late nights. You won't believe it, on the final day of submission of the NAC report, our dear boy was here in college till 2 p.m. in the night. And he was there to upload all our NAC documents. And the first international e-conference we had hosted last year, and it was Clenster with his entire paraphernalia, his laptop, his system, his video, and he connected us to resource persons from across the globe. And he was here in the wee hours of the day, helping us put together our first international e-conference. He's not to be a very silent boy. He hasn't told you what he has done. He only said I was very active in cultural activities, but his level of activeness is unparalleled. He walked out of the portals of this institution, becoming in Onam celebration. I think he was dressed as Mahabali, correct? And that was the cutest Mahabali SDM has ever seen. And every teacher made a point to take a picture with this humble boy. So, my dear students, see, alumni need not always be very loud. They need not always be at high levels in their life. They could be humble, they could be committed, and they could be loving like Clenster. So, the very purpose of inviting these 2 guests for our valedictory session for this international conference, the very purpose has been to enable you to interact with leaders of this nature, silent leaders, dignified leaders, humble leaders. I hope these guests have given you enough support. We must not forget our special invitee, Mrs. Rajini Madam. Madam has been an inspiration for all of us. Her love to work and jumped into the well to rescue cats and dogs, and she has been the mother to several animals who cannot speak. The work that she does is something that we cannot thank her enough for. And we are I'm very proud to say that she has raised her daughters very beautifully. Her daughter is our student, very active in our institution, and Madam has also been very active in terms of lending her help to our institution. So, Madam, thank you so much. She is also an inspiration for all of us. So, I think on a very bright note and with lot of learning, we have very beautifully wrapped up our two-day international conference. We are seeing how the pandemic is changing all of us. And an example for this is also how SDM made use of this pandemic as an opportunity and hosted this international conference. And the credit of this year's conference definitely goes to our coordinator, Dr. Pramila Shetty, who has made efforts to get into the best of prepared person. And I will be failing in my duties. I do not acknowledge the huge bunch of students in the final years who have put together this brilliant program along with your technical team. There are 4 people who are leading them all as the face of this conference, but there are many others who you see here, standing and seated here as the technical team who have engaged themselves in every small aspect of this conference and helped us run it beautifully. So I believe that we had a very meaningful conference, and thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. I now request Mr. Nishal Fayaz, the student coordinator of e-conference, to deliver the vote of thanks. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the present of all others. Good afternoon, one and all present here. I, Nishal Fayaz from 2nd MBA, deem it a great honor to propose the vote of thanks for the day. First and foremost, I would like to thank our chief guest for the day, Mr. Jairaj, the chairman of Sri Ramakrishna Credit Cooperative Society, who has joined us on this occasion and has enlightened the young mind with his thought-provoking words. Thank you, sir. I would also like to thank our alumni chief guest, Mr. Clenster Lobo, the customer support executive at MPhasis Mangaluru, for being here with us in spite of his busy schedule. Thank you, Clenster. I thank our beloved director, Dr. Seema Shenoy, whose able leadership and administration has brought this institution to the height it holds today. Thank you, ma'am. The tiniest aspects to be in sequence require more efforts and dedication, to which the credit goes to our faculty coordinator, Dr. Pramila Shetty, for successfully organizing this international e-conference. Thank you, ma'am. A heartfelt gratitude goes to my co-coordinators, Ms. Shweta, Ms. Shreya, and Mr. Venkatesh for actively contributing towards the success of this international e-conference. Thank you. My sincere thanks also goes to all the resource persons of this international e-conference, Ms. Prithvi Pai, Ms. Jacinta, Mr. Pawan Prabhudev Mane, and Mr. Habibur Rahman, who were virtually connected to us and enlightened us with their aspiring words. Thank you all. I would also thank all the participants and research paper presenters who have actively participated in the deliberation of this 2 days international e-conference. Thank you all. I thank all the invitees and guests who have joined us virtually and otherwise. Thank you all. I would like to thank all our faculty, staff, and the organizing committee members for being supportive enough to make this conference a success story today. Thank you all. A heartfelt thank you also goes to the press and media for giving us wide coverage. Thank you all. I would fail in my duty if I don't thank all those who have contributed directly and indirectly for making this program a successful one. Thank you all.
I thank our official photographer, Kirti sir, for capturing beautiful moments. Thank you, sir. Lastly, I thank all our student audience who is present here. Thank you once again.
I now request everyone to kindly rise for national anthem. After the national anthem, lunch is ready in the basement. All of you kindly join us for lunch as well.
पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जाने तव शुभ आशीष माने